We'll move on to our next story. This is about Royal Romance. The Ukrainian government is officially selling super yacht Royal Romance. The division of the Ukrainian government named Arma, which we've mentioned before, has officially announced they're looking for a seller to oversee the sale of the yacht once owned by the Russian ally but Ukrainian Viktor Medvedchuk. In a statement, Arma said that the commission of the competitive selection of legal entities that sells these assets took place, and in relation to the yacht of the collaborator Viktor Medvedchuk, this is this statement: Viktor Medvedchuk's yacht Royal Romance, which is located in the port of the Croatian city of Trogir. It was actually seized in Croatia. And they said, for the first time in the history of Ukraine and the practice of Arma, competition for the sale of the seized assets, which that is currently abroad, has been launched. Now, we mentioned this in a previous video, that it's the first time, like they said, in the history of Ukraine that they've actually seized something, but it's not being repatriated to the country for obvious reasons. Anyway, the commissioner member, Stanislav Petrov, said that it's important that Arma has officially received documents from the Croatian law enforcement and judicial authorities regarding the absence of any other encumbrances, restrictions or civil law agreements that could prevent Arma from realising this asset. In other words, there's no restrictions, liens, etc. to selling the yacht. Arma has stipulated certain rules for any companies that wish to be involved in the sale, and they are basically, and the beneficial owners of any companies that apply cannot be Russian or Belarusian. And they also call them the aggressor countries cannot be involved. The winner of the competition to find a seller will be determined in April on the 23rd. Now, whenever we talk about the seizure of yachts, we always get the same comments in the comment section. This is theft, or it's piracy, etc. So before you type it, I'm sure you still type it, the people who do, because we know where they're coming from. But here's a quick resume of Viktor Medvedchuk. Medvedchuk was once a lawyer in Ukraine and a former politician. In 2014, the United States placed Medvedchuk on the sanctions list to punish him for his alleged role during the 2014 Russian annexation of Crimea. Remember, he's Ukrainian. In February 2021, Medvedchuk and his wife, Oksana Marchenko, a once TV personality in Ukraine, were added to Ukrainian sanctions lists for alleged financing of terrorism. In May 2021, the Prosecutor General of Ukraine accused Medvedchuk of treason and attempted looting of national resources in Crimea, which had been annexed by Russia but remains internationally recognized as Ukrainian. He was placed under house arrest pending trial, and Medvedchuk escaped house arrest on the 28th of February 2022, 4 days after the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, and he went on the run. On the 12th of April 2022, Medvedchuk was arrested by the security services of Ukraine, and in September 2022, Medvedchuk, together with 55 Russian prisoners of war, was exchanged with Russia for 215 Ukrainian prisoners of war from the siege of Mariupol. He now lives in exile in Russia. Another thing to note on there is that the godfather of his children is Vladimir Putin. Make of that what you will. Thanks very much for watching this video. You've been watching a Super Yacht News clip. If you'd like to see the full unedited Super Yacht News video, you can click on the link over here. You can also find our channel links below here. And if you'd like to see more shorter videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel.